It's a real escape from the city and kind of what the majority of our lives are about, being kind of people that are into dance music and like urban culture and urbanites. And I think the best thing for me personally about outdoor gigs is just escaping like the pressures of the city and stuff and getting out into the great outdoors and experiencing more of New Zealand than what our kind of generation probably usually do, you know? I mean, I don't often go out into nature and stuff really, and it's just an awesome chance to do that. And with these bigger gigs and stuff, a hell of a lot of people come from all around New Zealand.
Hey guys, welcome to Alpine.
We like to find the best parties and make sure we're there to beat the best party people.
It's gonna be an absolute blast, mate. Can't wait.
Have a good time, guys.
Bust up from Invers. Yeah, it's pretty cool atmosphere. It looks pretty good.
We're from Nelson.
Beautiful place, beautiful scenery, beautiful people.
See lots of old friends and people that are, you know, involved in the scene all over New Zealand, and it's just good vibes all around, man. All these outdoor big parties are always just good vibes.
On December 31st, 2002, over 150 DJs and musicians from the USA, Canada, Europe and New Zealand descended on Flock Hill Station in the midst of the Southern Alps. They joined 200 performers and crew and 4,000 partygoers to celebrate the new year at the 3-day music festival and dance party, Alpine Unity. At the centre of proceedings, promoters David Brennan and Tyal Smolsky.
Quality, it's the most important thing. Quality control. We have a great crew, you know, great people. Lots of experience joining us and wanting to provide a great atmosphere. Find the key people to work with. You just try to keep bringing them in and keep making that group of people that are gonna create what we've got here.
The essence of the festival that makes it special over the clubbing experience is that rather than people coming out from their homes and going to a club with their mates for their own experience, they go to a place for a time and they're removed from their environment for that time. And what that does is it creates a wicked sense of community. It doesn't matter whether you're from Auckland or Wellington or Christchurch or Bluff. You're going to one place to enjoy a musical experience and everyone is bonded by that unique festival vibe.
We've got about 150 DJs, plus maybe 40 live performers. Then we've got another...
All the artists and stuff like that.
Like
50, 100 almost.
Yeah.
Got to get to Fat Freddy's Drop before the sun sets. Now we're just going to cruise on in and freak them out.
There's a tendency for people now to wait for the party to happen rather than to start it themselves. And at the festival, everyone comes out to start the party. They're like, right, we're here, let's get the party going. And people giving that energy makes it exponentially greater than a club experience.
Just going for 3 days straight.
Yeah, those 3 days are pretty
The
great.
adrenaline rush is absolutely phenomenal.
That is a good time, isn't it?
So as the sun sets, the scene shifts from festival to dance party and the creatures of the night come out to play. Their playground, 5 zones consisting of the main stage, progressive, drum and bass, downbeat and hard house.
Our philosophy on dance parties is just to pretty much get people together and have a good time. Lots of good acts, lots of performances.
Lots of visual stimulation. You know, just keep them happy, keep them entertained.
You get a feeling, I guess, don't you? When you actually go backstage maybe, or you get the feeling when you connect eye contact with the artist on stage. You know that when they're going to be at your event, they're going to put their heart and their soul into what they're doing because they know they're going to make the event a better place. It's nothing to do with money. It's nothing to do with their egos. It's all about the moment and the event. And those are the kind of artists that we're looking for.
It's about not just having the latest tunes and that sort of thing, it's about being able to have a DJ that can interact with the crowd.
We like to go through New Zealand first, you know, find our base lineup of the best in New Zealand, and then find out what internationals are going to fit in that, you know, where it'll peak and so on.
And then bring over our friends from Canada and the US and Germany and the UK.
Yeah.
I find it fascinating to be able to travel the world and different cities and see everybody connect over the same type of music, but in their own sort of way, you know, and to see how people party on the other side of the world.
New Zealanders are really good partiers, and New Zealand holds really good parties. And any international DJ that you talk to would agree with you there. You know that we're on par for pretty pumping parties and pumping party crews.
New Zealand music and the artists here are world class. Swanee, you know, Pitch Black, these guys, their sound is definitely a world class sound.
We want the best set of the year out of them.
We've got DJs and acts here who kick ass on an international level.
To have a crowd there, right there for you, and having a celebration at the time, which New Year's is, you know, for so many people, it's a time when you really are on the up. So just to get the sound and the lighting and the people all together in one place and actually, you know, make it happen was an awesome place.
Just a really friendly, interactive crowd. Just heaps of positive feedback and stuff, which was really wicked. One track that stood out in my set, it's just a trance monster, and it totally suited to a big outdoor gig like this. Huge track, and that went off. I hadn't played it for you know, probably over a year, so I really enjoyed pulling it out and drubbing it.
Even the most hardened partygoers need to rest and refuel. So on hand, all manner of food, drink, and of course, coffee. After a quick break, it's back to the board to check out the next act.
The international people that come to New Zealand and are just like, wow, I just never even realized New Zealand was like this. How come?
I was blown away. Just the scenery itself, you know, playing out here, being surrounded like by mountains, and it's just the weather like all day was just beautiful. You know, considering what I'm hiding away from right now in Canada, it's like snow and cold. So I'm so glad to be here. You know, this is the best way to spend New Year's.
When they get down here, it's you get such a performance from them because they're so excited and they're so overjoyed with the atmosphere and the beauty of the scenery and all that. It's just phenomenal the way that they react to it.
You meet so many people around the world, or you know, that come to dance parties. It's sort of the common link, no matter what language or where you're from. You know that when you go to a dance party, that's got a pretty similar vibe in whatever country. So it's just a matter of, you know, using this pool of skill and actually trying to get them in the right order.
Austin Leeds is a proven winner in New Zealand. Totally knows his music, totally enjoys what he's doing. Timo Maas as well. He's releasing new music, he's promoting his new album. He's traveling the world, just experiencing it.
I like Timo Maas's music. Does his job really well, and it was great to actually get him here. It's a shame he didn't get to be here during the daytime and actually appreciate exactly what was going on. Even in the small time he was here, I really loved the vibe and what was going on. Maybe we can get him or some of his friends over in the future. It was awesome, and it was amazing to see how many people were out there, even, you know, it was quite cold. People were just loving it, and I understand he played sort of for about 3.5 hours, which was beyond the call of duty for him, considering he hadn't slept sort of for 2 days and played at 2 different New Year's Eve parties, so, you know, he must have really liked it.
Timo Maas is regularly voted one of the top 10 DJs in the world and truly deserves his superstar status, treating the crowd to a searing 3.5-hour set.
It's quite amazing when you walk through a field and every person that walks by has just got the biggest grin on their face. You know, they've just, their minds have been blown away, or at least enlightened a little bit, you know?
They're happy.
Yeah.
They're happy. Just like we are, because all those happy people, 4,000+ people we've had here, have just made us feel great about what we've done.
It's pretty hard to get stressed out when you've got 4,000 people around you that are all going,
The nod. It's all about the nod, isn't it?
Oh, the vibe was intense. I mean, I wasn't expecting anything like that.
As the night passes and the dawn breaks, the sun rises on a new year.
The staff and security and you know, engineers, Simon, and everybody was like, they, right from beginning to end, you know, right up to the sun came up, they were there, taking care of everything.
I bumped into like people from England and from like Europe and stuff like that who were on the party circuit up there. They were blown away. They've been in like Glastonbury and stuff like that, and they said, you know, we're in the middle of all this stuff and we've never been to an event like this. Like, I don't think a lot of New Zealanders realize how much of a world-class event that you guys do put on down here.
The environment was just the icing on the cake, just being, you know, in the daytime under the sun.
The outdoor environment, you know, for me is you just don't beat it.
I think there's something more intimate about Alpine Unity that's going to be a real draw for people in future years.
It's all about, you know, being able to get people in a comfort spots where they're going to let go of their inhibitions and feel good about the people around them and just, you know, enjoy themselves.
Vibe control, make it a good vibe.
They're great experiences, eh? It's just all positive vibes, outdoors, sun on the face, good music, you know, it's all good. There aren't too many negative things about outdoor parties, eh? Whereas clubs and stuff and the whole urban thing, potentially pick a few more holes in it if you wanted to, you know?
AU, that's right. AU.